Well, Hexaware Technologies reported their past quarter's numbers. The company expects this calendar year to be resilient. To discuss that and more, we're joined by Mr. Srikrishna, as well as the CEO and Executive Director, as well as Mr. Vikash, the CFO of the company. Hi, gentlemen. Good morning, and thanks a lot for joining in. Well, you'll have given some commentary with regard to this year, and you're expecting things to progressively improve Q2 and then Q3. But you'll have not quantified it. How much better can calendar year 2025 be in comparison to 2024? If you could give us a rough range as well, will be good.
You know, we coming back to markets after a while, and we've decided consciously not to provide a guidance. But I think there's some color and commentary that is valid. We are very confident about what 25 looks like. You know, we've specifically said investors should not get worried about the news cycles and the macro changes that is led by the administration in the US. Our business and our order flow is resilient to that. We have two significant consolidation deals in two of our top 3 clients, which the ramp up is expected, like you said, in some in Q2, majority in Q3, and there are 2 more such deals in the offing, which, you know, we may or may not win, but even if we win one, it'll actually portend a very good future for us. Our expectation is to do better than the past. You know, if you look at 24, in a difficult year, we did 13.7% growth. Most companies in our industry, vast majority, were in low single digits. Materially outperformed the industry, and I expect that we will continue that outperformance.
Okay. All right. So, at least 13%. Gentlemen, good morning. Prashant here. Mr. Jain, at least 13% is what Srikrishna is telling us?
I mean, as Keech called out, we are not giving any guidance, but we are giving.
Okay, so that was my question, Vikash.
Which indicate,
yeah, that was my question. Why not? Because is it simply because is it tougher to give a guidance because it's, and I completely understand things are in a bit of a flux and changing all the time now, at a much faster pace than when you were actually first listed in the markets, right? The first time around. Is that the reason, or is there any other reason?
So, no, actually a reason for not providing guidance is not here and now.
Okay.
You know, our temptation for the current year is to provide a guidance. There's a lot of confidence. But not providing a guidance is keeping in mind the next 10 years. You know, we'll go through a lot of different cycles, so we think it's best that we don't provide a guidance long term.
So things are, you expect things to change significantly. And you'll have to sort of pivot to those changes. Is that the way to look at it?
That is correct, and we've done that successfully always, and we will continue to do so successfully. We just think it is good practice to kind of provide enough indicators, confidence about our business that we are.
Sure.
But stay away from actual guidance.
Okay, so you're steering away from actually putting a number to those expectations. Got it, gentlemen. Just want to talk about the update that you've given with respect to future deals. You said that 2 out of your top 3 customers are going through consolidation. Those are deals you won. You've also said that there are 2 more significant consolidation deals in progress. Can you give us some sense on how large these deals are? What's their nature? What are the sort of margins they come with? Vikash, maybe if you could take that and give us some more color on by when does this start showing up in the P&L? In Q4 itself, I mean the next quarter itself, or will it take longer?
So just wanted to clarify one thing, that the year that we follow is calendar year. So it's January to December. So the results that we came out with was Q4.
So it will be Q1. So exactly, whether these deals will come up then in Q1 or, otherwise it will be Q2, calendar year
no,
Q2 for you.
It will start, so it will start reflecting from April to June quarter onwards, so which is Q2 for us. So you'll see that the deals will start ramping up from a Q2 perspective, but the full impact of that will get reflected from Q3 onwards, which is in the second half.
And what's the size of these deals? I mean, these consolidation orders as you describe them?
So these are large customers, both from both perspectives. One, they're large for us. These are very large companies with very large spends. And they are reducing the number of people that they're distributing that spend with. So the incremental spend on take is material, but they're not in the form where they've said, hey, this much goes to person A and this much goes to person B. It will evolve over a 2-3 quarter period, but it'll be significant.
Okay, all right. I wanted to focus on a couple of other aspects. Europe, I think, is close to around 18% of your total mix. And actually, that's been growing at a slower pace in comparison to the overall business. However, the sound bites that are coming out of Europe in the recent past have been quite positive. Do you expect Europe to do relatively better from this year on? Are those the signs that you're getting? And also, margins have been in the vicinity of close to around 16%. On the profitability aspect, do you think there is scope to improve from year on, or will it stabilize at these levels? Europe as well as margins. Please go ahead.
On Europe, if you zoom back a little bit, our performance for Europe has been very good. In the last year, it slowed down, and you're right, the expectation is along the lines you said, that it will improve. It will improve back to at least company average in 25.
On the margins, you're right. We are going to be improving our margins very meaningfully from here. From a full year perspective, we reported a margin which was in the range of 15.9%. Operating margin EBITDA, we expect that to improve to 17% plus in 25, and it will further improve to 18.5 to 19% over the medium term of 3 to 4 years.
All right, I had more questions, but we're out of time, gentlemen. Thank you very much, and hope you come back again, and we can continue this conversation. Thank you very much, and good luck as you sort of look ahead into the rest of the year.